Hi everybody! Today I'm doing a quick post. This is real life. I'm not going to show you how I chop the things. I knew I would be busy today. So I have prepared some chopped vegetable, but I will teach you how to make a soup quickly when you don't have a lot of time like today. One of my favorite tools in the kitchen is by far the Instapot. It saves me so much time and I always have a nice meal ready in there waiting for me when I'm ready for it. So let's not waste any time, and we're going to start with our beloved onions. Real high in anti-cancer compound. Like I said, I have to say it every episode so you don't forget to use onions raw or cooked. And I don't measure anything. If you've cooked with me before, you already know that too. So a nice amount of onions. I will add some barley. This will cook and it gets very nice and soft and it adds some texture to your soup. They stay a little bit chewy, but they are wonderful. Wait. About this much. I'm also using green lentils for the B and G bombs. So there it goes. Approximately that much. Some people like to rinse them. Probably a good idea, but I don't. I'm gonna add one mushroom. That's not much, but I put them everywhere, so eventually you get enough mushrooms. Mushrooms are great because they have anti-angiogenesis compounds, and that sounds complicated, but it's very simple. What it does is that it cuts the blood supply to bad cells, like the ones that want to become cancer. There it goes. I've got all my base vegetables ready, the ones that add flavor and nutrition. So I have some chopped dinosaur kale. I got a zucchini, as well as many carrots, and probably 3 sticks of celery, I would estimate. I put all it in there, and sometimes I will add fresh tomatoes. I will just dice them up and put them in before I cook it. But today I'm gonna use tomato sauce to finish after the soup is cooked. I find out that it tastes better. One thing about tomato sauces, they are very, very high in salt. And as you know, when we eat Nutritarian, we try to reduce the amount of salt that we use. It's healthier, it protects your inside, it's got all kinds of benefits to avoiding it. So when I use tomato sauce, I am mindful of how much I put in it, but that's what I'm going to do today. And as the broth, you could use also some low sodium vegetable broth. I like to use water, especially because I'm going to use tomato sauce later. So I just have good old filtered water, and I will cover my vegetables. If you want to see, I will give you a look at it in just a second. There we go. I will put the lid on that and I will cook it 5 minutes and just let the pressure release naturally. We'll cook it here. Whoops! So after the 5 minutes goes by, I won't be here. I will be dropping off my girls, but this is perfect. It will stop itself. The pressure will release itself naturally. And all I'm gonna have to do when I come back is give it a stir, put the tomato sauce in, and it will be ready for dinner. I forgot to mention, I love to add beans, and I do add those after the cooking is done. So I got those beautiful chickpeas, and it will make a nice addition after. So again, I'm putting the sauce done that the other way to show you, but there we go. And you give it a taste test. If it's too much or not enough, you can adjust it with more sauce or more water. Here we are. Delicious. And since I forgot the chickpeas, we'll just sprinkle them on top. And that's what it looks like. You can add some pepper or crushed red pepper. That gives it a nice little kick. And if you like a creamier, saltier taste, you can add nutritional yeast. It really finishes the soup beautifully.